Hey everyone, I'm Joey. Today I'm going to share with you how I'm making $1,800 a month with the investment that Becca and I purchased, our duplex located here in Hilo, Hawaii. Becca's in school at the University of Hawaii, which is about a mile away. I hate cold winters, so being a mile away from the beach is a huge perk. We also live in such a small town that traffic is pretty much not even a thing. We live on the Big Island, and it is big enough that all of the other Hawaiian islands can fit inside the Big Island, but it's still not that big of an island comparatively because it only takes us about 2 hours to get anywhere on the island. So being able to live in such a beautiful place with so many things to do that are basically right in our backyard is such a blessing, especially with the global pandemic happening. It's just very nice to be socially distant from everybody else by living in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. We purchased our duplex at the end of April, early May this year, 2020. We've spent the past 4 months renovating, decorating, and furnishing not only the upstairs where we're living, but also the downstairs where we're going to have tenants. We have our very first tenants moving in a couple of days, and we are more than excited to become landlords!
Someone recently asked us what it feels like to be landlords.
I've heard a lot of people say that they would never want to be a landlord, and I can totally see where they're coming from because I've also heard of some terrible tenants. I've also been a terrible tenant in the past myself, so I totally understand this thought process and way of thinking. However, there's 3 primary ways of making passive income, and being a landlord is just part of one of those great ways of making passive income. Just as a reminder, passive income or investment income, you can call it a bunch of different things, residual income, is income that you don't trade your time for. Most people are familiar with employee income, which is basically exchanging time for money. Many people do this by working jobs for either a salary or an hourly rate, and they trade their time in order to get money. If you're unfamiliar with passive income and how it works and a couple of the different ways that you can earn passive income, check out my other videos or do some of your own research, because if you don't learn how to make passive income for yourself, you're going to work for the rest of your life. A retirement fund is essentially creating passive income for yourself by saving in the stock market over an entire lifetime so that you have a nest egg big enough so that you can live off the interest of that nest egg. That's how retirement works, and that's passive income. But I have a question for you. Why would you spend your entire life working towards this retirement passive income when you can start creating passive income for yourself right now in your life? I'm not gonna answer that question for you. It's more rhetorical, but definitely continue thinking about that and decide whether you wanna continue trading your time for money or if you wanna learn to save money so that you can use that money to create more money for you. I'm gonna share with you some of the projects that we've been working on. I'll show you the fully finished version of our lower level apartment, and I'll also share with you how you can hit that like button on this video because it really helps my channel. All you have to do is move the mouse slightly over the like button and click it for the YouTube algorithm because it really helps my channel, and I really appreciate your support by clicking that button. Thanks so much in advance for that. This is free information for you, and the best way for you to support me is to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. So if you're interested in some more similar finance and Hawaii adventure content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications every time I post a video. Thank you for your support, and let's go check out this lower level apartment. One of the first projects that I embarked on was cutting a hole in the side of my house because this area used to be 2 separate closets that were attached to the rooms downstairs, and I'll show you that from the inside in just a second. But I went into these closets because they're basically just dirt and rocks underneath, so you would open up this indoor closet and it was just dirt, and it wasn't sealed off or anything, so a bunch of bugs would get in. So I decided to just cut a hole in the outside of my house and create this outdoor shed as a place that I could store my trash can and surfboards and whatever else that I needed down here. All right, so as you can see, we've got some surfboards hanging up here. We got my trash can and recyclables, and my lawnmower is also back there. This door right behind me was the closet door that was attached directly to this bedroom in here that just led directly to the outside. And I can take a guess on why the contractor decided to make this an indoor closet to increase the square footage of the house. By having an indoor closet that leads out here, it's increasing the square footage of the house by about 40 feet, 4 feet by 10 feet. So that may have just been a tricky way for the contractor to increase the square footage of the house without actually finishing that total square footage area. Regardless, it was a fun project to embark on, and now the hole in the side of my house looks like a shed door instead of just being a hole in the side of my house. Behind me is my hot rod that I just bought earlier this year, 2005 Honda Civic Hybrid. Gets incredible gas mileage. We also have a covered carport right outside the house, which is fine for storing some things, but some things that are a little bit more valuable, like my bicycle and surfboards and lawnmower, I didn't want just sitting out here in the open. So I decided to cut a hole in my house and make a shed. So now that we've seen the outdoor shed and what they used to be, we did keep one to use this as a storage closet for cleaning supplies and extra bed sheets and things like that. So here's what this used to look like. It has these boards in here, but they're not even actually attached on there. They're just kind of set in. This one has a few shelves, which I think is a good addition. This closet can kind of be considered an indoor closet, but still, if I just lift one of these boards up, that's gonna be the ground outside. And like I said, these boards aren't even attached. They're just kind of sitting in there. So that's what it used to look like. And inside this first bedroom, I sealed off this bedroom closet. The bedroom already has a closet right over here. I'll show you in just a second. It did not need a closet that leads directly to the outside. That's just absolute nonsense. This wall is also partially cement, so it would have been a little bit more of a difficult job for me if I were to take this door completely out and just finish it with sheetrock. So I decided to just screw some holes in it, and then I caulked it from the outdoor shed that's on the other side of this door to completely seal it off. This lower level also used to be a garage area, so as you can tell, some of these support beams are a little bit low. The contractors cut a little bit into the door molding in a couple of places, but that's not a big deal. I'm 6'3" and I'm still about an inch away from this. So if you're 6'4", you're barely gonna be skimming your hairs as you walk under these. But overall, whoever flipped this house did an amazing job of completing the downstairs. So here's a view of this first bedroom. Got a queen size bed here, a small little bedside table. We installed those blinds so it's not just sunlight beating through all the time. This closet used to have a metal wire shelf that we took out, and we decided to add this closet organizer and this little dresser along with some hangers to hang up some clothes. We decided to take the metal shelf out and put it in the laundry room. I'll show you that right over here. So if you enter through the back door that's nearest the carport, here is the laundry room. So this is a shared laundry room. That's the back door. This is where I keep my bike for now. We also installed both of these blinds, pretty much all the blinds throughout the place we installed. This was the metal shelf that was in both of the bedroom closets, and we didn't really like the look of it too much. It didn't open up the closet to be more organized or anything, so we decided to take them out. We recycled one of them, and then we also are using this one because the utility room is a utility room. Now let's take a walk down the hallway. We have the bathroom on the right, the other bedroom on the left, and then the common area at the end. Not much to say about the bathroom. They did a great job renovating it. One thing I really like is the storage behind the mirror here. Along with these drawers and cabinets under the sink, it really allows the bathroom to be organized with multiple people living here. I also really love this tiling that was done in the shower, specifically on the floor, but also the walls as well. I think it's an excellent touch to this lower level apartment. And here we are, bedroom number 2. Another queen size bed with a closet organizer, as well as the shelf in this mirror that we installed in both bedrooms. And now we'll head into the kitchen and common area. All right, so right below our feet here, there is a little step up that's about an inch tall, and we found a perfectly sized ramp that fits within this hallway area and is also an inch tall so that people don't trip coming up or fall going down. The kitchen has all brand new appliances. We have knife sets, we have coffee maker, we've got glassware, cookware, a small pantry area that's just a little thing on wheels that you can roll around. There's plenty of cabinet space where you can store spices or just use as an extra pantry area, and we also have the refrigerator right over here tucked in this corner. All of these windows and the way that the roof of this downstairs was built creates an amazingly breezy experience. So here in Hawaii, it stays about 82 year round, but with the cool breeze, it feels much nicer. We have oscillating fans in every room to increase the airflow in case it gets a little stagnant and the breeze isn't there on some days. All of the furniture that we bought for this downstairs living area, which includes the couches, the coffee table, the kitchen table, both beds, the closet organizers, all of this had to be shipped in because we could have either paid a premium to buy right here on the island. Even on Craigslist, it's super duper expensive. So Becca, being the researcher that she is, found some amazing deals that were shipped over from the island of Oahu, and we were able to save some money by furnishing the downstairs by having it shipped in from another Hawaiian island as opposed to buying it here on the Big Island or having it shipped from the mainland. So this is our downstairs living space that we have tenants moving in very soon in just a couple of days who are paying $1,800 a month and paying their own utilities. Our mortgage with property taxes and fees and insurance is about $1,500 a month. So Becca and I will be living upstairs for free while the tenants living down here pay our mortgage, and we'll also be getting $300 extra a month that is not going to be going towards the mortgage. That's just a little bit of passive income that we make by investing our money into a duplex where we can live and also host someone to live with us. Buying a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex and then living in one unit of it and having the tenants pay the mortgage is called house hacking. Many real estate investors begin their journey in real estate investing by house hacking because all the investor has to do is put a down payment on it, and then from then on all the tenants pay the mortgage and the property value goes up. So at the end of 30 years, after all of the tenants have paid the mortgage, you get an entire house and you didn't have to pay for the mortgage and you have a place to live. So that's called house hacking. Some people even do this with rooms in their house just to lower their mortgage payments so that they don't have to be paying so much. So you don't have to invest in a duplex. If you have a single family home and just rent out a single room, you can also lower the amount that you have to pay for your mortgage by creating investment income from a tenant. Before the pandemic hit, we were going to make this a vacation rental, but since nobody is traveling here for probably the remainder of the year, we're going to have someone in here for the rest of 2020 just to get our mortgage covered. And then if travel picks back up, we'll turn this into an Airbnb, which will bring in a little bit higher income than if we were to have long-term tenants. I hope you guys enjoyed this furnished house tour and how Becca and I are making $1,800 a month. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps my channel and it helps other young investors learn how to make money differently. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post a video. Come visit us on the big island of Hawaii. We'd be happy to show you around and give you some recommendations for food, great adventures, and fun activities. Don't forget to get your free stock from WeBull. WeBull is an investment app. It's absolutely free to sign up. It's free to trade. And if you want a free stock, all you have to do is sign up. If you decide to invest $100 into your account, you can get a second additional free stock. And to get a third free stock, if you're not trading stocks with Robinhood free trading app, it's free to sign up. You can definitely do that as well, and you and I will both get a free stock just for signing up for free. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you soon.